Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Jnana-Timirandhasya Jnananjana-Shalakaya Chakshurumilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadam Mahyam Dadati Swapanapitam. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti-Vyasa Swami Narayan. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti-Vedanta Swami Narayan. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavari Paschatya Devatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaurabhakta. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Last Sunday, what did we discuss?
Different religions.
Last Sunday we were not there. Last Sunday we were out in camp, Sri Lanka. And before that Sunday, religion. That time also we were in Sri Lanka camp. So we didn't do class that time. So before 2 weeks we discussed about religion. That why there are many kinds of religion. And we understood that every religion has a basic principle. Your name is? Rohit. You are from Andhra?
Yeah.
First time coming here?
Yeah, first.
Living
My friend invited.
different environment. So, last session we discussed, I think because of CAT, many students there. CAT is coming and assignments are there.
Yeah.
So, there are many religions, but the religions, they have some basic things. God is there, we are there, and you have to understand it. The basic point we see in every religion. And in the principles we saw a depthness in every religion that is different. Like for example, we discussed about meat eating. So what Islam says about meat eating, what Christianity says about meat eating, and what Bhagavad Gita says about meat eating, there is a huge difference. Correct? So in that way we saw that religions have differences in depth and even some principles also, but very few. But ultimately they teach that we have to understand about God. Okay. So today, in continuation of that session, I am going to discuss about Sanatana Dharma. You all belong to Sanatana Dharma. I am informing you all so that you can understand you are followers of Sanatana Dharma. And what is this Sanatana Dharma? So regarding that also we discussed in the last session that Sanatana Dharma is like a big, huh? Ocean. I don't know. I use a different word. Tree, okay. Supermarket. It's a big supermarket in which various things you will find. Somebody is worshipping Durga, somebody Kali, somebody this, somebody a Vaishnavas, Shaivites, Shaktas, and even Jains and Sikhs and Buddhism. So all these things will include in that concept because everybody believes in the reincarnation belief that we take birth after death. That is the core of Sanatana Dharma. So all these religions, which is offshoots of Sanatana Dharma, they also believe in this. So culturally and the knowledge also, you see, they share the similar kind of knowledge. So, Sanatana Dharma. So many things are there. So that's why somebody comes who is worshipping Jesus. He is also very easily accepted. No problem. We have so many. One more you brought new. Come, no issue. Worship. Somebody comes and says, I worship Allah. Oh, no problem. Worship. Lord, Allah, Arabic word. Okay, not an issue. We say Bhagwan, you are saying Allah. What is the difference? Huh? So, this knowledge which is given in Sanatana Dharma, if you see just on the platform of Dharma, the basic things. Even by birth in India, a person has this kind of tolerance and inclusiveness and including everybody, right? Is there in everybody who are taking birth in India? Those who are followers of Sanatana Dharma, in them. But still, we have been taught the lessons of secularism. But secularism is inbuilt in Sanatana Dharma. They are there, you will see that Sanatana Dharma, they have, the followers of Sanatana Dharma, they have never attacked any other people on, you can say, another country or another places for their own profit or benefit or loot them, something like that. When the principles are there about dharma, then fight has happened. But not on adharmic principles. That's just we have to go there, loot their money and attack the people and kill people. They have always tried to defend themselves. Somebody attacks, okay, defend yourself in that way. So what is this Sanatana Dharma? So many, the second term for Sanatana Dharma is Varnasrama Dharma. It is the same. Sanatana Dharma and Varnasrama. So this word you have heard, Varnasrama? You have heard? You have heard or just saying yes, yes? Just heard probably. You spoke now. That can also be answered. So not in that way. I'm asking, you have heard these words? Varnasrama? Today morning you are reading that book, you completely have. Similar answer I got. Today morning. But before, you have heard about this Varnasrama, you know something about it. So raise your hand and tell me about it a little bit. Because Sanatana Dharma and Varnasrama Dharma, it is very much related. And the caste system is like the crux or everything of Sanatana Dharma. Because this is what is Sanatana Dharma. Division in the society, Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, and there are different duties in the society and why they do such duty. This is what is Sanatana Dharma. Okay. So, what do you know about Sanatana Dharma? And the question is, does Bhagavad Gita discriminate? Because Sanatana Dharma is being talked about in Bhagavad Gita. Okay. Why Sanatana, this word is used? Please raise your hand and answer. Ask. Unending. Okay. And any other point? Ask. Which always exists, okay. And because the jiva never dies, soul never dies, it just changes the body from one body to another. The soul is also never dying. It is Sanatana. Sanatana means eternal. So we are also never dying. So our dharma will never die. And the real dharma for a jiva is Sanatana Dharma. Understood? Eternal, which never ends. So Varnasrama, that is also another term for Sanatana Dharma. And Bhagavad Gita, this is described. Chatur Varnayam Maya Shrisham, the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, it says, 13th verse. Chatur Varnayam, Varna. Okay? So this word, Varna means what? Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, these are Varnas. Okay? So this division. So does Bhagavad Gita discriminate? And in the country, there is Jai Bhim movement. You are aware of this? Not aware. Okay. Then there is meme. Meme you are aware of? What is meme? Muslim side?
Islam.
Jai Bhim, Jai Bhim. You are aware of this?
Right.
What it is?
One of the member of parliament just spoke in parliament when he was speaking about
Like Muslims are also oppressed in the country and Dalits are also oppressed in the country. So we should get together to fight against this Sanatana Dharma, this nonsense people. Because Dalits are being oppressed by Sanatana Dharma. And for ages this has gone. This has come up. Higher castes are exploiting the lower ones. Through ages this is going on. So we should come together to remove this. These Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, they have just made our life hell. Then Dalit movement in South India, Dravidian movement. Dravidian movement is about that only. The lower caste people, they unite together and do this thing. Dravidian movement. Recently, what is his name? Chief Minister's son. Udayanithi plus Stalin equals to East plus West. It's like that. Udayanithi, Stalin. So he gave a statement, openly he spoke, it was recorded in news channels, that Sanatana Dharma is like dengue and malaria and we should eradicate it. It should be eradicated as we eradicate dengue, malaria. This is not the first time. Before this one was there, he was Menon. One politician was there, Communist Party. He belonged to or he was follower of Buddha or something. So he took Bhagavad Gita and threw it in the dustbin in public. This book is discriminating. Threw it on the dustbin. And the video was going on. The video went viral. And Manu Smriti burned in JNU, Jawaharlal Nehru College University in Delhi. A lot of hate speeches against Manu Smriti and the discrimination being done for the Dalits. Then any other incidents you all know? South Indians will be knowing more, will more strong in South India.
in UP they don't
In UP they burned Ramcharitamanas. Dalits. Jai Bhim. They burned Ramcharitamanas. We were distributing book Bhagavad Gita in marathon. We have marathon in ISKCON. Marathon is like 15 November, it starts till 15 January. Whole world, all the ISKCON centers, everybody, we have only one focus, get out on the road and distribute books. Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, everybody. Just preach them. We don't give generally free. If we collect money and we can give free to the people Bhagavad Gita. But we don't give them because they will not value it. So we preach them and take money from them only and give them Bhagavad Gita. That is our principle. People they say, why you take money for this? But they will not give value for this. So we take money, the printing cost plus some transportation. So at all ISKCON centers, we go out for a marathon. So we were distributing books last time in Bhopal and there was some Eid ceremony. Now we were distributing on the road. In traffic we were standing and showing to people. And one fellow came and he started abusing and said, just get away from here, this, that, all these things. He started speaking and new devotees were there, so they left that place. Don't argue with them. They're mad people. You don't talk with mad people. So another devotee explained and they left that place. So that happened there. Once I was going in train and we travel, so we have a habit of keeping books with us. So ISKCON devotees, they'll carry Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, these things we carry with us. So I was traveling and while traveling I was distributing Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana. So I had books stacked like this and I was showing them Bhagavad Gita, this, that, like that. So you can switch on that fan also and keep it in swing. So I was showing to everybody. And then a group was there sitting. Some 8 to 10 people were there. Dalits, 2 Christians, yeah, like that. All South Indians. And as I showed them Bhagavad Gita, and they spoke very offensively to Bhagavad Gita. And I said, did you read this book? And I started arguing. Everybody started speaking in a very heavy tone. I was not knowing before that incident that this movement of Dalit and Jai Bhim, Jai Bhim and this discrimination in the society based on caste is so strong. I was not knowing before that incident happened with me. So that happened, and after that, after talking with them for 2 minutes, I thought for a while that they will throw me out of the train if I argue more. I don't keep quiet. There are so many. I kept quiet. Then they told me, you are a Brahmin, and will you marry a girl from Shudra family? Shouted on me like that, one woman. And I asked, what is your name? And she told Christian name. My God, they are Christians. What is your name? He told Hindu name. Oh, we are Christian, we are Hindu. Okay. I am a Dalit. Then I came to know everything. And one person sat with me, I explained everything. And then he took Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana and Krishna book, all the 3 books. He told that I want to read this, I want to understand why Krishna is saying like this, why this is there in Bhagavad Gita. This is the reason why Shudras and all, they were not allowed, that don't read. If you read, you will not understand, and the meaning is A, you will take out the meaning Z. Because to read and understand this, different kind of spiritual intelligence is required. If you don't have that, we can't understand it. That is not possible. Understand? So, you can make cheers. So, where I was? Train, that happened. So this is a very strong thing everywhere in the whole country. And because of this thing in the whole world, people started putting a blame on the country, India, that actually this is also not a name, this is British name. The name we know is Bharat. So they gave a blame to the country that they are very poor people. See how they are living. And slavery, they are doing slavery. Women are being exploited, they don't have any right. Dalits, they don't have any right. Lower caste, they don't have any right. So this religion of the country is very, very old, and it has no elements for humanity. It is worse than savage, as he said. What was his name? Who wrote Sanskrit? Max Muller. He gave this script. So I want to ask you all first. This is the concept in the country and everywhere. And you don't know these things, that is also a part of that. Because they don't want that you should know all these things. Many of you don't know these things. That is also a part of that. That youngsters, they should be busy studying books, remembering A plus B whole square. And what is the reality? What is the history? It's not required much. Akbar the Great, although he killed 40,000 people in one massacre, but we read in the book, Akbar the Great. They want us to read this. Where is Maharana Pratap? We don't know. The country, India, and these people, they are discriminating. So remove caste system, remove dowry, remove sati system. Just giving wrong definitions for that, and then remove everything. Remove this, remove this, remove this, remove this. And because the country was in huge control since 1000 years, so that was there still in the heart. So you will see, still in the country, the youngsters, they are afraid of Muslims. Although there is nothing to do with that, but in the heart, that feeling is there. Muslims, better be away from them. Muslims, be afraid from them. Where from this feeling comes? 1000 years, you have to go back. Textbooks which we have read from childhood. Now, you are made of brain. You will think what they have taught us. Okay? So many of you don't know that these things are happening in the nation. Everywhere, every state this is happening. So I want to ask you all first, that what you understand by this Varnasrama or caste system? Caste. Is it discriminating? You have that concept. Openly you can say. Yes.
Majorly, all the people are born with four natural instinctive qualities.
Majorly, all are born with.
All people, according to Bhagavad Gita, are born with four instinctive qualities, which are Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Basically, Brahmin are the ones who teach others. Vaishyas are the ones who just do business.
Okay.
And Kshatriyas are the ones who protect, and Shudras are the ones who help.
You are speaking in support of this. Support of this Varnasrama system. That these are the qualities and the society runs like this. This is Varnasrama system.
It is natural.
Natural it is. Okay. Now, somebody is against it who has that, yes, it discriminates, so this is not good in the society. Somewhat. Reason.
What if someone wants to become something else with smart and they are Shudra, I need to learn to fight. He's like, no, I want to learn something, I want to get a spiritual knowledge and to spread it.
Okay. Like somebody is a Shudra. See, he is giving some argument here. He is saying that somebody is born in a Shudra family. So, if he wants to
Want to be like a Brahman, want to gain spiritual knowledge.
gain spiritual knowledge and want to get engaged in preaching.
Yeah, but I'm saying, no, you have to learn how to fight.
You have to do labor work or you have to do this, you can't do that. One argument that you are bound to do something. There is no freedom in that. So that's why he feels somewhat that Bhagavad Gita is discriminating in the society. Although, now this you see such a vidambana, what do you say in English? Vidambana? Unfortunate condition. Huh? Such a dilemma. Dilemma means duality, but unfortunate condition. That the same thing is there in college also. In college, you study here in VIT, for example. I'll talk today about VIT, I'll use a lot because by that system you will understand this because we are studying there. So a person who is having less money, he doesn't have money, he can't study there. He can't study. I went a few days before to meet the registrar and see, I explained that if somebody has less money, then how he can stay in hostel, why you are forcing? And she said, if you want to study in VIT, then be prepared for that. So, this is not discrimination for him. You can't come out of gate in first year for these many days. This is not restriction. Till 9 o'clock you have to sleep. This is not restriction. 7 o'clock you can't come out of gate. This is not restriction. But why a Shudra is being restricted? Not to teach, not to learn Bhagavad Gita. This is a restriction. The restrictions in which we are living now, that is not restriction for us. But anything related with Sanatana Dharma, that is same mentality you see. A person comes and favors Hindu temple. Then it's like he's a nationalist. He's Hinduwadi. And a person comes, a lot of roads are opened on Islamic name, suppose, or mosque is favored, he is secular. He is not any religionist. Don't say that. He is a secular. So anything which comes on Sanatana Dharma or Bhagavad Gita or related with scriptures, that will always be seen as negative. But the same principle you are also following now in a different way, that is not negative, that is positive. Understanding? Any other point? Yes.
There are a lot of views that
the Pujarian are not allowing Shudras to enter the temple also. The beating throwing it out of the temple.
So many Shudras were not allowed to enter the temple and they were throwing them out. This is discrimination. DIT will allow everybody to enter? Who enters? I'm not saying that Shudras should not go to the temple. I'm just equating it with today's society. That in DIT everybody is allowed to enter. Who is allowed? Who has qualifications, they are entering. They are also there discriminating. Even in NITs, IITs, everywhere. I was there in Bhopal, I was going to NIT Bhopal, and everywhere they'll check the card and everything. Where you are going, where. When they are satisfied, then they'll allow. Okay, you. So they are also there discriminating. So like this doesn't come to the point. It should also come in the market. They are not allowing people to enter because modern institutes are the modern temples of India. So everybody should be allowed to go and see the building. Then they will feel inspired that my child should study here. So why this never comes to the point? Similar thing.
When the caste system was initially made, it was made by Sri Krishna, but it was originally occupation based, and slowly it became work. When Krishna was making it, he wanted it to be occupation based on a person's qualifications and skill.
Krishna made it. And you are saying something? Discussing? Tell loudly. It's common OTT platform.
He's just asking, like, did Krishna actually make the caste system or not?
Huh?
He's asking if Krishna made the caste system.
Krishna made it. Authorized, confirmed. People didn't make it. This is the argument. People made it. It is not there in scriptures. So such things are there in the society, a higher society is quite good. So we little see what is this caste system actually. Okay. See who are Brahmanas. Bhagavad Gita 18:42. Peacefulness, self-control, austerity, purity, tolerance, honesty, knowledge, wisdom, and religiousness. These are the natural qualities by which the Brahmanas work. Look at the qualities. Okay? Honest, peaceful, self-control, has full control in his senses. Austerity, purity, tolerance, knowledge, wisdom. Knowledge is knowledge, and he knows how to apply it in the practical life. That is wisdom. And religiousness. It is the qualities of Brahman. Bhagavad Gita 18:43. Heroism, power, determination, resourcefulness, courage in battle. Yuddhe cha palayanam. For Kshatriyas it is said. They can't get back. Somebody tells them fight. Either they lay down their life or kill him. But they can't show their back. If they turn back, they are not Kshatriyas. Immediately they are Shudras. Lower than Shudras. This goes against their grain. These are Kshatriyas. So that is called heroism, power, determination. Huge determination power will be there. Kshatriyas. Generosity and leadership are the natural qualities of work for the Kshatriyas. Okay? Vaishyas and Shudras. Farming, cow protection and business are the natural work for the Vaishyas. And for the Shudras, there is labor and service to others. So the division is like the qualities are given. These are the qualities. And Kshatriyas will serve the Brahmanas, Vaishya will serve the Brahmanas and Kshatriyas, and Shudra will serve the Brahman, Kshatriya and Vaishyas. That is told in Bhagavad Gita. 18th chapter, 41 to 43, 42, 43, 44. There is a reference to that. These are the qualities. And then it is told in 47th verse in Bhagavad Gita, it is better to engage in one's own occupation, even though one may perform it imperfectly, than to accept another's occupation and perform it perfectly. Then also he should just perform his own occupation, don't change it. Duties prescribed according to one's nature are never affected by sinful reactions. So some new point came here which is in connection is sinful reactions. Sin piety, reactions in your next life. And the description of this division is there in 4th chapter, 13th verse. Chatur Varnayam. So here Krishna is saying, Chatur Varnayam, 4 divisions in the society. Chatur Varnayam, Maya Shrishtam, I have made this. Guna Karma Vibhagasha. On what basis? Guna and qualification, quality and karma, his activities. On that basis, these divisions are there. Not by birth. It is not written, you see. A judge's son is a judge. A police son will be police. Not necessarily. A doctor's son is doctor. Not. It is not told in Bhagavad Gita. Chatur Varnaya Maya Shrishtam Guna Karma Vibhagasha. Tasya Kartaram Vyam Vidya Kartam Kartaram Abhyayam. I have made this. Okay, this is there. Now, this was the basic thing explained. Now, the question he asked that he cannot do this, he cannot do this. It is not discriminated by birth. Like you see, various references from Mahabharata. If a person considers himself to be a Brahmana by birth but engages in taking care of cows, buffaloes, goats, horses, camels and sheep and acts as a messenger, tax collector, businessman, painter or dancer, he should be considered as not a real Brahmana, even though he may be expert or powerful. If he is changing his occupation, he is doing something else, he is not a Brahmana. Don't consider him to be a Brahmana. Rather, in Shastras it is written a Brahmana who is made to preach this message of Shastras and Vedas. If he is doing job under someone and taking salary, he is worse than dog. Such word is used. Shastra is too strong. Sorry, don't take it by heart. But this is there in the Vedas and Shastras. Because he is the guardian of the society, Brahmanas, the intelligent class. They are meant to guide the society. And society follow them because they are living a very simple life. They have all the knowledge, everything, but still they live simple life. That's why the society respects them. But the day he starts taking money from anybody, he immediately becomes worse than dog. Exactly this is written, dog. Now he is not a Brahman. So the word used is Brahma Bandhu. He is born in Brahmana family, but he is not a Brahman. Like similar Kshatriya Bandhu. He is born in Kshatriya family, but is not following his dharma to give protection to the people. He is Kshatriya Bandhu. So, a person who is not following the occupation, for those very clear statements are there. Brahmanas who have deviated from the path of righteousness. Righteousness was the quality of a Brahmana we saw in Bhagavad Gita. If it doesn't follow this path, as propagated by the scriptures, are to be considered fallen, even though they may belong to a very aristocratic family and have performed all the required purificatory rituals and carefully studied the Vedas. No amount of accomplishments gives one the right to justify sinful behavior. But because he is engaged in sinful activities, he is very aristocratic. He knows all the Vedas. He can quote more shlokas, whole Bhagavad Gita he can recite from beginning to end. But he has left righteousness. He is not honest now. One quality he loses, he is not Brahman. So it's not a name tag, it's not a rubber stamp. That is Brahmana, is born in Brahmana family, is Brahmana. Is Kshatriya family, is Kshatriya. Thus, it can be understood that a Brahmana can become a Shudra and a Shudra can become a Brahmana. A Kshatriya can become a Brahmana or a Vaishya can become a Brahmana according to his qualities. The way they are born, they have such qualities. For example, Vyasadeva was the son of fisherman's daughter. Fisherman means what? Shudra. But who is Vyasadeva, you know? Who is it? Our Acharya. Veda Vyas. He wrote all the Vedas, everything. But he was born from a woman who was fisherman's girl. Okay? By the father, Parashar Muni. There is doubt about Parashar Muni. Parashar Muni is also told that he took birth in a family of dog eaters. They used to eat dog. Dog eaters means chandalas. Chandala word you have heard? Chandalas means those they eat the meat of dog. They are called chandalas. So, he took birth there. Sukadeva Goswami, he was born in lower family. He was born to parrot, female parrot. Vasishtha Muni, he was born to a prostitute. And Kanad, Shringi, Mandapal, Mandavya, they all have, if you see in modern society, they have questionable birth. They are not in Brahmanical family. Kanchipur, born in Kanchipuram, he belonged to very lower caste. But Ramanujacharya, you heard the name Ramanujacharya? He wanted to take initiation from Kanchipur. He was a very low class born, and Ramanujacharya will go and press his leg. And he used to say, you are from such a high caste, Brahmana, Ramanuja, and you are pressing my leg. Why you want me to do such sinful activity? Don't press. And he used to say, if this thread is stopping me to serve you, then what is the benefit of this thread? Ramanujacharya used to say like that. They are such a great devotee of the Lord. Kanchipur, born in a very low class family. Kanak Das, you have not heard these names. He was a great devotee of the Lord. He was worshipping. Brahmana stopped him to go to the temple. There is a huge, big story behind that. He was a disciple of Vyasatirtha. Vyasatirtha is an acharya in the line. So he was his disciple. And devotees stopped him from entering the temple in Pandharpur. Vitthal, the deity where it turned backside. Anybody knows? I think. Krishna, Udupi, which is taken birth from backside. We take darshan from backside. There, Udupi. There, Kanak Das was entering the temple, the Brahmana stopped him. Then he said, okay, no problem, I'll not go. But my Acharya said, you just once let me go. But they didn't accept, and they started beating him like anything. They were beating, and the wall of the temple fell down from the backside, and Lord turned like this and gave him darshan. And still, if you go to the temple, you will take darshan from backside. Because Lord is like this. If you enter the temple, you can't take darshan because Lord's back you will see. So Lord showed his back to the Brahmanas and his face to Kanak Das, who was born in a very low caste family. Narad Muni, he was born to a Shudra woman. So there is a very clear Satyakam Jabal, born to a prostitute, but Gautam Muni he accepted as a disciple. So it is about qualification. If you have qualification to enter into VIT, you can enter into it. You don't have qualification, you can't enter. You have ID, enter. You don't have ID, don't enter. Understanding? If you have qualification, you can become a Brahmana. Anybody can become a Brahmana. Follow it. Stay like a Brahmana. Become Brahmana. Full stop. It is by qualification. If you have that nature, you can do it. If you don't have that nature, you can't do it. Fast stool, take bath. Can't do it. Every day 3 times. Can't do it. Get up in Brahmurat. Can't do it. Sit and eat with one hand. Can't do it. Legs folded always. What is contamination? What is purification? Whole day you have to follow. You will give up. Sorry. I did a mistake. I don't want to become a Brahmana. If you want to do, you have got that nature. Become Brahmana. So, if you follow that, okay, everybody can do. There is no, in scriptures it is not told. I have more statements I can show. It's not told. In Mahabharata and various places, such statements are there. Then in previously, why by birth it was taken that one was born in Brahmana family is Brahmana and one born in Kshatriya family is Kshatriya? It was not checked or something, or by Kundli it was not done. By birth we were accepting it, no? Before it was being accepted. Now also it is being accepted in such way. Correct? We write in our certificates also. Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya. Because we are born in that family, so we write that. Correct? So family lineage. So why it was there at that time? Anybody knows?
Lineage was pure.
Lineage was pure. They were doing a sacrifice. To give birth to a child, it is not just have sex and give birth to the child. That is not the process. It is a purificative process actually. Union is a yajna. So Brahmanas especially, when they will unite to create child, in front of Lord they keep Lord's photo, offer everything to Lord, and in front of Him by praying to Him, the husband and wife they will engage in the act of creation. In this way, this is called Garbhodan Samskar. And they'll pray to Lord, a good soul should come, who should take our lineage up and do welfare work for the society. In this way, they will create the child. Kshatriya will create the child in a way that a good king should come, who should rule nicely so that people will be in peace. Peaceful conditions should be there. So in this way, Vaishyas will also follow purificatory processes. Mostly Shudras, they will not do it. Mostly they will be enjoying tendency much. The enjoyment tendency will be there in them. Now, according to the nature we have, such things are there. So, because they are following the purificatory processes, since lineage it is coming, so the child which will come there, so, where else? Yeah. So the lineage was being followed like this. The soul which will enter there in the womb of the mother, he will be a Kshatriya only. Okay? Now see the problem started. When industrialization came in the country, okay? Schooling system came in the country. Okay? Now, from the village, all are going to study in the schools. Now, school toilets are there. I'm giving one example, you can understand by this, I will not give many examples. Toilets were there in the schools. Now, who will wash the toilets? Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, Shudras. Ask. लॉक कर दिया जाए. Okay. आपका आंसर सही है. Shudras, Dalits. Okay? Now go back. When school and toilets were not there, who was washing the toilet? Toilet was not there, who will wash? Okay? Where they were going? Huh? In field. Okay? Who was cleaning? Pigs and dogs. Hot pigs. They'll immediately come and jump over that. So they were cleaning. They are the cleaning agents in the nation. Okay? Now Dalits and these people, they were not engaged in that work in Vedic society. Now the society changed. The conception of the society changed. The living tendency, the thought process of the people, that changed. Life is one, they totally transformed into bodily consciousness. Like you see, in the time of freedom, they were fighting that Britishers should leave the country. Okay? And after Britishers left, they themselves became Britishers. They wanted to remove them, now they are dancing on the pop. They are dancing on Michael Jackson dance. They are singing in that way. They removed them and they are doing that now. So the conception changed. Industrial society came. Now mentality became money is the target. Vedic society, the target was spiritual purification, consciousness should be pure, and work which should be directed towards Lord. This was Vedic society, and with time it changed. And now you are trying to fit caste system here. Will it work? This problem came. That's when problem came. Now bus came. Now Sudras will not sit at the bus. We will sit at the bus. Or why he is sitting near to me? And in big offices, we will sit. Okay? After the independence, 1947, no election happened. India is a democratic country. No election happened. Jawaharlal Nehru became the Prime Minister of the country. And whole cabinet sat there in the same office. Who are there? Brahmanas and Kshatriyas. Why election didn't happen? So, the society changed, but they tried to maintain their position as it is. They Because of this, these all movements are there in the country. Dalit movement, Jai Bhim, there's all these nonsense things are there. But such discrimination is completely political. Nothing it has to do, caste system has to do with those who are following. Why they follow it? We'll see. Future. So, this discrimination is not there. You got the answer? Asutosh? It's clear, right? It's clear that anybody can do any activity. If he has that quality, he can do it. That is not condemned.
That quality is from birth.
A person who has leadership quality, you cannot remove leadership quality from it. It will be there. It comes from previous lives. What we have done in our previous lives. With that continues. That quality comes because of our karma from previous lives. You can't see in your class. There are so many students. I was in 7th standard and one boy was there. Very intelligent. All the subjects he will score 95, 97. And maths, he will remember and go to the class. And he will score 35, 40. Somehow he will pass. Can't understand. This is such an easy thing. Why are you not able to understand? Can't connect. You see the difference in intelligence? You don't see the difference in intelligence in your class? Or everybody has same intelligence? Difference. Similarly, there is another platform that is a spiritual platform. And in that also there is an intelligence level. And this division is according to the differences in the intelligence level or in the spiritual platform. Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya. But they are given opportunity. He has less intelligence. No problem. Do your activity, do your service, and by doing muchi work, you can attain Vishnu. Just the purpose is what? To understand Krishna. So just by doing muchi work, you will attain Vishnu. In story comes in Puranas that story comes that there was Narad Muni and he was going to meet Vishnu. So on the way, he met a Brahmana. And Brahmana said that, oh, where are you going, Naradji? He said, I am going to meet Vishnu. Oh, you are going to meet Vishnu? Oh, please ask him when I am coming back to him. Okay. He said, okay, I'll ask him. Then he went further and Muchi was sitting under a tree and he was making shoes and all these things and repairing shoes. And he also asked, oh, Naradji, you have come, such a great opportunity. I am such a fortunate condition, I met you. Where are you going? I am going to meet, oh, you are going to meet Lord. Please ask him when he will bring me back to his place. So he said, okay, I'll ask. Narad Muni went to Lord Vishnu, met him, did his work and then asked. While coming, I met two people. One was Brahmana, one was... They both asked that when they will come here. While I go back, what should I tell to them? So Lord Vishnu said, oh, you tell Brahmana, it will take millions of lifetimes. It will take a lot of lifetimes to come back to me. So Brahmana, a lot of lifetimes. Okay. To him, Muchi, so he said, this life, he will come back to me. Right now. He said, he will come back to me this lifetime. How? Then Lord said, you go and tell them. They will ask you a question. That what Lord was doing. You met him. How is he? What he was doing? Then you tell that there is a needle. And it has got an eye. The hole in the needle. So Lord was passing an elephant from the eye of the needle. Like this. Passing an elephant and bringing it back. Passing an elephant. You tell that Lord was doing this. I was doing this. So that Brahmana, Lord Narada, he came back and he met Brahmana. So Brahmana met, oh, you came, you met Vishnu. Yes, I met Vishnu. And he asked what he was doing. And he said he was doing this. Oh, that's what I said. You all just bluff. How is it possible that Lord will pass an elephant from the eye of a needle? That's why I don't believe in these things. You didn't meet Vishnu. He said like this, I went back. Brahmana. Narada was shocked. Then he went further and he met that Muchi. And he asked the Muchi, Muchi saw him, he was also elated to see him. And he asked, that did you meet and this, that, everything. What he was doing? He was doing this. Oh, he was doing this. My God. My Lord is so great. He can do anything. He said to Narada, Narada, you believe he was doing this? Yes. What is there to believe in that? Lord is Lord. He can do anything. He's so great. He was doing that. How you believe this? That Muchi, that cobbler, he explained to Narada. You see, I am sitting under this banyan tree. And this banyan tree has got so many fruits. And each fruit has got so many seeds. And each seed is very, very small. And in each seed, there is such a huge tree inside that. So if Lord can put such a huge tree inside such a small tree, then what is there for him to pass an elephant from the eye of a needle? Then he understood he is having very strong faith. No? He could not quote shlokas, he could not say anything. But that's why Lord said him, he is having full faith in me. Whatever happens, he will always worship me. So this lifetime he will come back to me. Purpose solved. What is the benefit in becoming Brahmana? What is the benefit in becoming Kshatriya? Jawaharlal Nehru became the Prime Minister, and it was predicted by the Jyotishas that he became a dog in Sweden or France in his next life. So what was the benefit of becoming Prime Minister of the country? It was better that cobbler, he did his duty and went back to Vaikuntha. And Vaikuntha, there is palaces, Dwarka is there, all the places are there. He will just be there with Lord. Which was better? That's why he said, do your duty, don't change the duty. That's told in Bhagavad Gita. But even if somebody is born with some quality, even if he changes, it's okay, do it. It's not said in Bhagavad Gita that quote, don't do it. He said, better do your duty. But if somebody is born with some quality, he will do another occupation also. He can do. So the thing it is told because the ultimate thing, where the Varnasrama is described in Vishnu Purana, it is told, Varnasrama charvata purushena parakumar. Vishnu rarathyate pantha na anyat tattosya karanam. This Varnasrama Dharma is there, the ultimate thing is to satisfy Vishnu. And that we can do by in whichever platform we are. And from there, in our own quality, we can serve Lord and attain liberation, attain Lord. So there is no discrimination to worship God or to do bhakti. Anybody can come and do bhakti and follow this process. There is no discrimination in that. So that is the purpose and everybody will follow this. So this is also described when a Brahmana becomes lower than Shudra. I told you, these are the quotes from it. So the point is, we want to make the society classless. This also concept came from Marxism. When the communist countries, they attacked the ideologies in India. Then this concept came in the country that we all are equal. So you'll see that a person, he has described what is this communism. In Animal Farm, nicely he has described. Exactly fits this communist theory that we all are equal. Okay? In Animal Farm, a brilliant satire penned by George Orwell, the animals fed up of the perennial persecution of their master. They were being killed regularly. The farmer and their hunger and abject conditions revolted and threw out the farmer from the farm. They removed the farmer from there. Remove him, he is killing us. So all the pigs and dogs and everybody, all they met together, did a meeting like this, and they removed the farmer. Now the farmer cannot enter inside. Okay? In a poetic way, he is trying to explain. In the farm and began to run the farm themselves. The revolution was successful. The catchphrase of the revolution was, all animals are equal. But as the year passed, the more cunning animals, the pigs, began to dominate the others and to ill-treat other animals, just like the farmer used to do. They very cleverly changed the slogan of the revolution to, all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. This is communism. And it is actually, they say everybody is equal. One of our senior devotee, Mukul Chandra Prabhu, you have seen in Salem Temple President. He is from a communist background. His father is a communist party leader. He is from a big family. So he was following Bhagavad Gita and his father was explaining, Bhagavad Gita discriminates. Why you are following this Hindu scripture? Don't follow. And he came from a meeting. He asked, where you went? I went to a meeting. Oh, you went to a meeting? What happened in the meeting? Discussion happened. Who discussed? All the ministers. Okay. So you had wine? Yeah, after meeting everybody took wine. Okay. And after that we left. Who cleaned the place, table and everything down there, all the things kept there? The workers there, they cleaned it. Why they clean? Why they clean? Why they are cleaning that place? Why you are leader and why they are worker? And you will drink wine and they will come and clean. Why discrimination? Why you are discriminating? He asked the question and he was shut. Communist. He's a communist. So they say everybody is equal, everybody is equal, everybody is equal. And they take the post and they have the big car. And we all are equal. So this concept that we all are equal, this is complete nonsense. It is a utopian idea. It doesn't exist. 5 fingers, equal. Equal. In class you go to IIT, equal. All students they will take. They will not take. Qualification is checked. You want to choose room in VIT, equal. Your CGPA will be checked. Everywhere there is point of qualification. But when Sanatana Dharma comes, they are discriminating. They are not equal. There also the discrimination is on the basis of spiritual intelligence. If one is qualified, he can do. And with the same concept came womanism, feminism. Woman is also equal. Women should also have the right to go out and do work. Why? Because how men will work in the company if women will not sit in the company? If women will not wear tight dresses and sit in the Infosys and give presentation and sit with them and shake hand, why the men will feel enthusiastic to work in the company? Once one of my colleagues, he was telling me that today we had a meeting in the company and the agenda for the meeting agenda was that this time we went for recruitment. Where are beautiful girls? Why didn't we recruit beautiful girls? How the men will work in the company? In a non-company, they had this meeting. And he was telling me today this meeting happened. So how they will work? So same idea. We are equals. Not equal. Now men will say we are equal. I'll give birth to child. How will you give birth to child? How men will give birth to child? Now new concepts are coming. Some mad people. If you take madness, you don't know where it will go. New kind of breed has come up today now. They are wearing saris and roaming around the world. We are equal. They are wearing pant and shirt. We are wearing saris. Okay? Then you can change the gender also. In Canada and Britain and US, the child is not told that whether you are a man or woman. Means, you know this? The child is never told you are a man or woman. You are a girl or a boy. You have to choose whether you are a girl or a boy. You understand what you are. So if he can change his organs also. Okay? So they are doing it. Okay? Now in all the Olympics, there is a race. And the person who has changed his gender from man to woman, he is running in the race. One. And others are all women. But he is changed to woman. And in the race, he is there and all are there, backside, and he is gold medal. And all are complaining, he is not woman, he is man. How he can run in our race? So this is equality. Everybody is equal. Baba, see in your institute, there is a dean, there is a post, HOD is there, the teachers are there are managers, then students, then you have to pay the money, there are building gates, security department is there, and then you say everything is equal. And if such thing is there, for the purpose for the society so that they can move towards God, that is discrimination. This is Kali Yuga, complete demoniac society. They want to kill God. And that's why remove this system. Because this system takes the whole society gradually towards Krishna, towards Vishnu, towards God. Everybody will attain liberation. This is such a system made by Lord. Lord is a fool. This is what they are saying. Humans made it. This is there since time immemorial. Kings are there. Always kings are required. There is not king. G. Vishwanathan is not the king in reality. Can anyone take any other decision beyond him? What he says? Huh? So every place has got a king. There is a natural system. There is the intelligent class. There is the executive class. There is a productive class and there is a labor class. Can you remove this division from anywhere? Any school you go, there is director, there are teachers, there are students and there are laborers. Same thing you are doing, but we don't want to accept this culture. And you don't take it except in a proper way, then it will be there in a perverted way. That is what is happening. And when it is in perverted way, the society which was made to help each other, that society will turn into a society of exploitation. Just exploit everybody, keep everything for us, and enjoy. In 2006, the survey report says that 50 billionaires in India, they contributed to huge part of the GDP, just 50 billionaires. And others were what? They were nowhere. Business, if you take capitalism. And capitalism, what is the society? Second concept of running the society is capitalism. Capitalism what? Mind is right. You have got money. You can buy buy the police. You can buy the laws. You can do anything. You have got money. So this is concept. Communism, capitalism. That's it. And there is Krishnaism. So what we are preaching is spiritual communism. There is no difference. Once Prabhupada met a communist and he said, you accept Lenin, I accept Krishna. What is the difference? You both are accepting authority. What is the difference between you and me? But if you see his society, society will be good. But if you see your society, look at the society what you have made. Thinking, removing father, leaving father. If you leave father and his laws for which he has made and he has given the laws, if you leave it, what will happen? You ask. Remove father from your home, what will happen? What will happen? In family you see, remove the guardian. Grandfather dies, what happens? Everybody knows, tell. Grandfather dies in the family, what happens? Property division. Fighting. 1 inch also, how you can take more? Yes, see? Not seen. Not seen. How many of you have that didn't see this thing? Raise a hand. Didn't see this at all. Not even another family, you have not seen this. Everybody's hand is up. If in your family this has not happened, don't worry. Coming soon. So, this caste system is there. I told this shloka. You see the translation. The Supreme Personality of God, Lord Vishnu, is worshipped by the proper execution of prescribed duties in the system of Varna and Ashram. There is no other way to satisfy the Lord. Vishnu Puran is the number also. There Lord says that the system is there so that jivas can come to us. This is actually caste system. There is not discrimination. This is according to the qualification. The person is given proper duty because he likes that. 3 Idiots movie you have seen? Do search your passion. आपको किसका passion है उसको ढूंढो. Then you do it. Krishna is teaching by nature you have some passion. Do that. You'll enjoy that, and in that way you'll attain me also. This is Krishna's process. Understand it? To live simple life. It is not possible for everybody. Brahmanas can live, but Kshatriyas, if you tell, they have passionate nature, they can't do. So there is little allotment, okay, enjoy little. And Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha in this path, enjoy and attain me by that process. Follow that process. That path is given for them. Time will be longer, be sure for that. Time will be longer. Because shoot is given, you have given something, what is it, shoot in English? Some, we give, you know, compensation is given, then time will be also long. Brahmanas will do more. But if you are following your dharma properly, you will get purified. Principle is, Jivas should get purified and attain Krishna. This is Varnasrama system. All this fight and all these things happening in the society is completely political. It doesn't have to do anything with Bhagavad Gita and scriptures. Political leaders, for their own benefit, they can get killed millions of people so that these people will remain and they'll vote for me and I'll sit in the throne and I'll enjoy this power. Just for this. They're selling the country just for this thing. Because they want to sit in chair and want to rule the people. But scriptures are not telling that. Scriptures are telling completely different. Now, because of the time you will see, it has changed and now it has gone so further that system of Varnasrama Dharma, you can't bring it back. Very difficult. Those who are very good level of understanding they have, they can stay, they can take back their life. But generally people, if they are addicted, for example, people, they got addicted to tea, now explain, don't take, this is wrong, this is a great problem. They say, I know it, but what to do? I can't give it now. Tea. Those who are addicted for enjoying, they are getting money and they are enjoying. Now you tell, live a simple life. They'll accept. And especially Brahmanical people, those who have got intelligence, have explained, they can understand and they can take up. But the major of the society, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, Shudras, they are the big society, big portion of the society, they can never understand it because they don't have control in their senses. Sense control is only for Brahmanas. Those who are born with that nature, they can only control. So they are already spoiled now. What they will do now? Can you bring them back? Can you bring them back? Not possible. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Krishna himself came 500 years before and he gave a new system. Lord says, new system what? It is there in Shastras, he just revealed it. That this is the thing, you follow this. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is teaching this. What is it? Oh, this font is not there. Back up along. Okay, no problem. Naham Vipro Nacha Narpati. Naham Vipro. You are not Brahmana. Naham Vipro. Nacha Narpati. You are not Narpati. Narpati means king, Kshatriya. Napi Vaishyo. You are not Vaishya. Na Shudro. You are not Shudra. Naham Varani. You are not Brahman. Naham Varani means Brahmachari. Na Grihapati.
You are not belong to any specific word.
The word is here is referring to Brahmachari because the next word you see is Nacha Grihapati means Grihastha. Na Vanasto. Na Vanaprastha. Not Vanaprasthi. Na Yatirva. Na Sannyasi. किंतु प्रोद्य निखिल परमानंद पूर्णामृताब्धेर गोपी भर्तु पद कमलयोर दास दासान दास. You are servant of Lord Krishna. You are spirit soul. You are not Indian, not American, not Britisher, not this, not Brahman, not Kshatriya, not Vaishya, not Shudra, not Brahmachari, not Grihastha, not Vanaprastha, not Sannyasi. What we all are? Spirit soul, Atma. Higher concept, which the Vedas are trying to bring everybody, that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave, just take it. But we can't understand. Chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, immediately you will get purified and you will understand everything. Very simple process he gave. Because yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata. Dharma will finish, Lord comes again to establish it. He gave this process. And this process is there in Shastra before also, but he revealed it in a more explicit way. And see this. And so in Vaishnava society, not now, since ages, you will see there is no discrimination of Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, or Vaishnavas. They are servants of Krishna, Vishnu. Do you know my caste? Who am I? You don't know. Do you know the devotees who are serving with us? You will not know. They serve according to the quality they have, but the ultimate thing is service. This is Vaishnavas. Vaishnavas don't have caste. If anybody sees that a Vaishnava is dividing in Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, he will go to hell. If a Vaishnava sees that he is a Brahman Vaishnava, he is a Kshatriya Vaishnava like this, he will go to hell. And Kali Yuga especially, the saying goes, Kali Yuga also the quote is there, that Kalau Shudra Sambhava. In Kali, everybody is a Shudra. And in another place it also is written, Janmana Jayate Shudra, Samskarat Bhavet Vijaya. By birth, everybody is Shudra. Janmana Jayate Shudra, Samskarat Bhavet Vijaya. By samskar, by doing purificated processes, we become knowledgeable. Samskarat Bhavet Vijaya, Veda Pathat Bhavet Vipro. If you are reading Vedas, you become intelligent, wisdom you have, and Brahma Janati iti Brahmana. Who is having the knowledge of Brahman? He is a Brahmana. Not by just wearing this 25 paisa thread and you become Brahman. Not that. You have the knowledge, you know about Brahman. Then you are Brahman. That is the definition. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is teaching, chant Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Keep chanting. You're going to college on the path, you have time. Keep chanting. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You meet your friends, shake hand and tell, Hare Krishna. I went to Muslim brother tomorrow to take my laptop back and he gave me laptop. And after I tell Hare Krishna, and he said, ठीक है जी. No problem, he heard. Next time he will tell. Yeah? So you shake hand with anybody, say Hare Krishna. When meet anybody, say Hare Krishna. Huh? Be sure no girls will come towards you then. It's an old fellow, old generation, dual core processor. So, the thing that we should, in free time, keep chanting Hare Krishna, read Prabhupada books, very clear, you will understand. We are not this body, we are soul. So the thing which we will understand by Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra will follow this, and ultimately we have to understand that we are the servants of Vishnu, we are not Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. That Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is giving directly. Understand this. Understand? So this is what we should understand. Chant Hare Krishna, please. Read Prabhupada. So there is a wrong propaganda in the society about caste system. That is not reality. That is done by politicians. These are done by very big people. Russians and USA and all these propaganda people are there, propagandists who are doing all these things so that they can make their market and do their business and earn money. But Indians, Bharat Bhumite Manusya Janma Hoile Jar, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Janma Sartha Kari Kara Paropada. You all are born in Indian land. You all are pious. Previous lives, you have done so many things. So many pious activities, so much sukriti you all have. Bharat Bhumite Manusya Janma Hoile Jar. Janma Sartha Kari, make your life purposeful, attain the purpose. And Kara Paropkar, and teach others also and make their life also purposeful. So Britishers came, they took everything from here. 900 ships filled with gold and diamonds, you know. 900 ships, big. Can't imagine. But the real diamond they left here, Bhagavad Gita. Read it, understand it, do little tapasya, chant Hare Krishna sincerely, you will understand. So read small books of Prabhupada, that will also help you to understand the philosophy. Hare Krishna. So you have questions, you can ask.
You said that people want the teacher. Give your friend example like he is good in every subject except maths. But like there are also examples like students who are not good at maths, but after practicing and doing they started like getting at maths. So isn't Bhagavad Gita said something about like you can change something by hard work and practice?
So this is about karma. karma about that we can do something by our endeavor. So it's not just endeavor. Endeavor plus our previous lives karma. So we are endeavoring because we have determination, and we are endeavoring, and we have sukriti from previous lives. And if we do this, this will happen. So we did that and it happened. Dhirubhai Ambani, he was working in a farm, petrol pump. He used to fill petrol. But he had intelligence, he did it, and he became very big entrepreneur. But Sachin Tendulkar, 10th failed 3 times, he gave, failed 3 times. Such a big personality. Huh? There were very nice players also with him at that time in Mumbai. They used to play, but they could not succeed in that way, how he did it. So, it's not just our endeavor. It's not just our endeavor. Many friends, they are very intelligent. When I was cracking for IIT and I was preparing for those things, many of my friends were there. They were more intelligent than me, but they didn't get admission anywhere. They were intelligent, everything was there, but they also could not do. Why? Another factor is there, that is karma from previous lives. So Bhagavad Gita teaches, we have to do our duty, but at the same time we should understand from previous lives there are many fruits. So that will affect our result. That's why it is told, don't be affected by results. Just do your duty. This will purify you, and you'll understand there are somebody up who are controlling things. So we have to do endeavor, but there is karma also related with that. So if one has got piety, he can do it. Like Vishwamitra Muni, he was Kshatriya by birth. He had nature of Kshatriya, he used to fight a lot, but he told, I'll become Brahmanishi. So he went into that path. And when Menka came, he lost also. He went with her to enjoy. Because he could not control his passionate nature, he could not control. But again he came and he said, oh, I lost my tapasya and everything. Again I'll do it. Again he did it. And ultimately he got the Brahmanishi path. So even a person doesn't have nature, he can do it. But that determination is required. If he tries, he can do it. But previous life's sukriti and pious credit is also required. If he has that, he can do it. Otherwise, he can endeavor for it. In next life, he will get it. For sure. Because now he was endeavoring for money. He was endeavoring too much to earn money. But no problem. Next life, as third child of Mukesh Ambani. Take for Unveiling. Many of us are from poor background, who have less money in family. Many of us are from rich background. Why this discrimination is there? By birth, many of you have money. And by birth, many are born in a very poor family. Because of previous lifestyle. But it's very difficult to change the nature. The specific question which you are asking about nature, with which he is born, the modes of material nature, very difficult to change. Very difficult. Very tough. I can say that because I am fighting with that thing and seeing people since last 10 years. So I am seeing that. In myself I see. So I can understand. It's very difficult to change nature. It's not so easy.
So as materialism is growing every day by day.
Materialism.
Is growing
Day by day.
And but we want to do that, or we want to feel this.
Yes.
But we also have to fit in this
Society.
So how do we detach, or how do we fit? What do we do? And how do we have the civilization, the modern?
First thing is we have to change our consciousness. We be there, like lotus is there. It is there in the mud, but it is above mud. So we are living there in the society. I am also living in the society. I am also doing, taking things and giving to the society. But we have to change our consciousness, the perspective with which we see the world. First thing is this. So we should try first for this thing. And after that, if we change it, then Bhagavad Gita will show us the path, how to move. Naturally we will go towards it.
As a person is born with some quality, what if
Generally, previously such things were not there, but now that is there. Mixed varnas are there because mother is from Kshatriya family and he is from this family. So this happened long before, and now total new kind of breed is there now. We don't know which kind of breed is there, from where they are coming. Yeah, something out of the boundaries. So, what you are asking that what?
How do they lead the life?
They lead according to they can perceive the thing. Sometimes passion nature becomes more, then they will be in passionate mode. Sometimes they become sattvic, then they will be like silent. Then sometimes tamasic becomes more, then they will take something and start drinking and sleeping more. You can't determine whatever they like, they will do. When the nature becomes prominent, in that way they will like.
Everything is not right. How would they reach?
Obviously, that is the duty of the guardian in the family to train the child. A father is there in the home, a child is there. Now the child does something wrong. What the father will do? Father will slap him, correct him. Correct? No. In US, if you do this, you will be jailed. Child will dial 100 immediately. Police will come. My father shouted at me. Father will be taken to jail. So be sure, after 2 generations, this is going to happen with us. Yeah, one family came in India, Bhopal, and one of our devotees have met him. The grandfather was telling, this happened, the child told, the grandfather shouted him, hey, abhi lagaunga khich ke. The grandfather told to the child, I'll just slap you now. Then he said, I'll call police. The child, small child, that told to grandfather, I will call police. Okay? Then what his grandfather did, He called his father. Hey! Father came. Come. And he came near and slapped him tightly. And told, Tu kya tere baap ko hi marunga. But what to you, I'll beat your father also. And then he got scared and ran away. In US, if you do that, you will be jailed for that. So how the parents train? They train the child. Correct? Very simple. Similarly, in the society, the guardian is scriptures, brahmanas. They are living a very simple life, pure life. Anyhow, we are going to follow somebody. Whom should we follow? All these rogues and rascals, or these pure people who are living pure life? Who will guide us properly? Common sense. Those who are living pure life, they will guide us. Lord Mountbatten, after the British went, he was the Viceroy, Lord Mountbatten, and he gave transfer of power to Jawaharlal Nehru. Later on, he was found that he was a pedophile. Pedophile, you know? You know pedophile? If you tell such things to parents, they will be shocked. All hairs will stand, No need of center shock. There's this message and they will be standing. Pedophile, Having sex with children. So the king is such activity. Pope, you see, Jerusalem, popes are there in Jerusalem. You see so many news about them. Caught in this, caught in this. So many followers in Sanatana Dharma, big positions they will take and they get engaged in such things. त्रेता में राम, द्वापर में श्याम, कलयुग में आशाराम. This was a saying very famous. So if the people who are the guardian of the society, if they do such things, then how do you guide the society? So what will happen to them? Guardian was meant to correct them. Make an environment in the society that everybody is going towards God. But the guardian is correct. What to do? So what we can do? Save yourself. Learn, save yourself, and to how many you can teach? Preach this. Tell them. Understand? That. Any other question?
You told me all are commanded Shudras.
We all are Shudras. Yes?
Including you also.
I am not a Shudra. because I am not doing a job under anybody. Shudra means doing job under somebody and taking money from them. Dependent monetarily on somebody. We don't have any designation, but we say ourselves as Vaishnavas.
Shudras are allowed to like read the Bhagavad Gita.
Yeah.
Earlier you said like Shudra should not learn Bhagavad Gita. You tell them they will understand them.
That was in the society, that system was being followed at that time. And it is there because if they read, in general, if you give for everybody permission, then what will happen? What is happening now? They read Krishna speaking Bhagavad Gita 4 Varnas and they see Krishna is discriminating. Whatever you explain to them, they will not understand. So in a general platform, if you see those people who are less intelligent, and if you give these scriptures to read to them, they will misunderstand it. So that's why it was not allowed to. Jagannath Puri temple, it was not allowed that any lower class people they will enter. Why? Because they are meat eaters. They eat meat. So they know that we eat meat. And generally people also know that I eat meat, I should not enter Vishnu temple. They will have their temple, Durga temple they will go, Shiva temple they will go, Kali temple they will go. But they know I am not going to Vishnu temple. But now it has become a discrimination. See, they are not allowing you to enter into Vishnu temple. This discrimination. They are using, these politicians, they use these points and try to explain that, see, they are discriminating. There is no discrimination based on qualification. You can also enter. Why you cannot enter? But in a society, in general, the people are not following the principles. So there are discriminations, but some exceptions are there who knows, who have that intelligence, then they can take up. It's not that they cannot take up. But in general, if you ask that it should be declared in the society, do this, you will not do this. For example, I'll tell you, DIT has got a rule that students will not go out, and if parents are there, then only you can stay, and parents have to come and sign every week. Okay? This is a general rule for them. But if they declare in the rule, if you have mental disease or you can't eat food in the mess, then permissible, you can go out and eat. Then what will happen in them? So that should be told. So in general, this is the rule for everybody. But those who are coming and they are seeing, yes, he has problem, okay, go out. Sir, parents can't come for sign, okay, no problem. Generally, in lower class of people, you will not find such people who are into Shastras, they can understand this. You can't find. Very rarely you will find that yes, some people are there, they can understand. So they can understand.
So like under this also there might be some people not able to understand. Among us also there might be some people not able to understand.
Yeah, many people there. They will not be able to understand.
So will it come under a sinful activity?
Not sinful. Follow dharma. What dharma we are doing, we have our dharma now. So we should have a guru in life, and the way he is guiding from scriptures, we should understand that and follow our dharma. Life is a circle. It's not that anybody is independent. Brahmanas are there, they follow the scriptures. Kshatriyas are there, they follow the Brahmanas. Vaishyas are there, they follow the Brahmanas and Kshatriyas. Shudras are there, they help them. Help them in what? Cleaning the temple, taking the water from here to there. Shudras, they will do the labor work. Labor work for what? For pleasing Vishnu, for pleasing the society, doing the work for the society. For that they will do work. So in this way they are there. Wife is there, they are under husband. Children are there, they are under parents. Everybody is under someone who is independent. Only Lord is independent. Lord is also under his devotees. Lord is also in control of his devotees. So nobody is independent. So this conception that I want independent, everybody is equal, this conception itself is wrong. You can't give gun to all the members in the society. How you can give? Those who are qualified, to them only you give. How you give gun to everybody? All are equal. Give gun to 5-year child. How is it possible? You make everybody equal and give a smartphone to everybody. Now you know what is happening. You all know what is happening. This conception is completely nonsense. It doesn't exist actually. How we can make equal this? Fingers, can you make equal? Discrimination is based on spiritual intelligence. Don't take it in a way, see, it's being stopped. If I am enjoying, why should I have only all the fun? No? It's not about scooty pep to get something. It's about attaining Vishnu. Attaining Vishnu, pleasing Vishnu, Krishna. First understand the target. And then understand the sambandha, that you are not this body, you are soul. First, if these two things are clear, then you will understand, no, this is correct, this should be done in the society. In one lifetime, you are out of this. My God, headache solved. But you are loitering around here, roaming around in dog's body, pig's body, and this and that, and you are given allowance in human life to do anything. So that is not good actually. Better to follow your dharma and get out from here. That is better, right? So first, basic knowledge, we are not this body, we are soul. And second, target Vishnu. Then you see the procedure. Don't see money, replace Vishnu with money, and replace soul with body. And now you try to fit caste system. That will not fit. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki, Jai. Kirtan and